You're gonna do most of the talking.
They can't hear us.
You guys can
I
hear
wasn't.
us.
I wasn't talking. Okay. Yes. Can you hear us, everybody?
You guys hear us.
It's AM Vintage, your favorite wacky YouTube pair, right?
Yeah, and I lost my voice again.
You did. We're a modern day Laurel and Hardy, right?
Always. I'm always losing my voice.
She is.
Always.
So you're like we're like Penn and Teller. You're like the one that doesn't talk. How about that? If I do all the talking today.
You can if you want to. I'm gonna put this a little bit back. Just don't like it too.
So here's what we've come up with, right? We hate getting copyrighted. We're always like getting copyrighted for different music. So we've dug deep into the public domain. And everything that you hear tonight will be from the 1920s. Isn't that exciting, everybody?
Yeah.
It's like 1923 over here.
Yeah, but Adam's gonna do most of the talking today. As you can see, I lost my voice again. And Gordo wants to say hi again.
Gordo's not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here, but I'm sure he wants to say hello.
Usually we lock Gordo out of the live.
Yeah, he's usually...
Say hello, Gordo.
Say hello. He's like, I just want to be touched.
I gotta be honest again, Mari. Gordo's a little upset, everybody. Because right now Gordo's eating hard food. And we ran out of the soft food. Gordo's very upset.
So he's mad, so he wants attention.
Yeah. He's like, hey, where's the soft food?
But yeah. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Again, I apologize. My voice is really bad.
Yeah. Do you want to take Gordo out or should I?
I think you should take him because
I'm going to take Gordo out.
He's not going to leave me alone. He's already jumping on me again. I'll see you later, papas. I'll see you, my baby. Hey, you guys. Thanks for joining us. We actually have... You know what? We were supposed to have Jen, one of our friends, come on here and do... join us and show us her collection of Elvis. Unfortunately, I never heard back from her, so I'm not sure if she even got my message. But it's okay because I understand everybody's busy, and then of course, me losing my voice doesn't really help. So, we decided that we wanted to share with you guys give a little tour of our updated
yeah.
media room.
We've been busy today, everybody.
Really busy. And of course, doing this for you guys so you guys can see the changes we made.
Well, you know...
I spit on you.
It's okay. You know what? Go ahead, Mari. Spit on me if you have to.
I'm so sorry.
We had Elvis books in our media room, but they were everywhere. There were piles of Elvis books all over the place. And it was getting crazy.
Very disorganized in here.
And now it's very organized. But, like Elvis used to say, but. We still need to organize the books. I mean, they're all on the shelf where they need to be. But we've got like, they're not in any order, right?
No.
But that's okay.
Like, I want to alphabetize and everything, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? What's new in the Elvis world that we're not thinking about, that we're not talking about?
Well, it's something we never talked about.
Well, there's Lilo and Stitch.
There's Lilo and Stitch.
Which we haven't seen yet. And there's a reason why I haven't seen it yet. Okay? I keep wanting to go to see Lilo and Stitch at the drive-in, right, with the kids. And, of course, we have to, Mari has to come with, right? But Mari will not go see Lilo and Stitch without her daughter.
But tell them why.
Well, because that was her daughter's movie when she was a little girl.
When my daughter was around 3 years old, that was her favorite movie, and she watched it over, I don't know, I want to say maybe about 1,000 times. That's just my daughter. That's the movie that I remember her, so I am waiting for her to come next weekend, and then we'll go see it.
I think it'll be exciting to see it with the little Elvis things they put in the Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, because you're so used to the animated one.
Right. Oh, what's funny about the animated one is you guys all know it's all animated, but whenever they show like an album cover with Elvis on it, it's really Elvis.
I know, which I like. It's cute. Yeah.
So that's pretty funny. Check this out, everybody. My 7-Up glass. Do you guys recognize this? Do you know what this is? Mari and I just found this at a garage sale a few days ago.
Yeah.
And it's my new favorite glass.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Check this thing out. Should I give it away what it is, Mari?
No, give it a few.
If you know what this is, let us know. Okay. Well, we got all night, right?
Yeah. I'm tired of losing my voice.
You lose your voice quite a bit, Mari.
Always. I think it's the allergies, I don't know what it is. And it's funny because my mom, when I was younger, she would be like, well, I got my tonsils removed because they said I always got sick, always had throat infections.
Yeah.
And that would help. And no, I'm still...
Well, you know what you should have done?
I'm still getting sick.
I have
or losing my voice.
I have an idea of why you were always getting sick and maybe why you're still getting sick. You don't drink your Ovaltine. She forgot to drink her Ovaltine. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
I think so.
So we're waiting for more of our friends to join the room.
Right, we do have some great friends in here, though. Some of our best friends are already in here.
Yes.
Not all of them, but some of them, right?
Yes, and we're very grateful.
You want to mention some of our friends here that we have in here?
Yeah.
You see Laura, right?
Right. Thank you so much, Laura. Congrats on 20K. It doesn't feel that way. Does it feel like that for you?
You know,
where are our friends?
Well, you know what? I do feel like, it's been a while. We've been doing this for a while now. So 20K, I feel like we're like the little engine that could. We slowly got to 20K.
When did we start? 2 years ago?
A couple of years ago.
Yeah. So.
But I'm pretty happy about it. You know?
For just being 2 years.
I wish that, we get decent views, but,
I still feel like
we're missing something.
We're missing something.
On AM Vintage. If you know what we're missing, let us know.
I know what it is.
What is it?
We don't gossip.
We need to gossip more.
We need to gossip and talk bad about people. Come up with crazy
dirt. We should dig up dirt from 30 years ago, right? Let's dig up some dirt from 30 years ago, and maybe we'll get some freaking views, Mari.
I don't know what to talk about. Yeah.
Hey, man. Oh, my God. I just saw this episode of Geraldo Rivera from 1986. Get into it, man. Anyway.
Okay. So, Michelle thinks the glass is from Subway. Is that what you...
It's not from Subway. It's not. No. But that's a good guess.
Hey, Lacey. How you doing, sweetie?
Hello, Lacey. I wish I had a foot long right now, though. With the meatball sub.
Now, if I would have said that would have sounded wrong.
Yeah, it would have, Mari. I could really go for a meatball sub right now. I haven't had one of those in a long time, Mari. Anyway, there's all kinds of fast food I could go for, Mari. All she wants is Chipotle. Okay? I could go to Burger King.
There's a lot.
McDonald's, not so much.
I like Burger King.
I could really go for some Burger King or some maybe Wendy's, but
I always liked White Castles too, but I can't do the onions.
And up here in Illinois, we have Culver's, which is good. I know that
Church's today.
We had Church's chicken today.
We decided to try it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We would go to Memphis and we love eating Church's chicken. And then we get back up here to Illinois, they don't have it.
Yeah.
But they just opened a Church's chicken, in
Rockford.
about 30 minutes from us.
Right.
Yeah.
So we decided to try it since we haven't had it. The only time we have it is when we go to Memphis.
When we go to Memphis, we go to the churches on Elvis Presley Boulevard, and that place is a madhouse.
It's crazy.
And we always go late at night.
Crazy.
And it's a wild place because it's like, it's full. It's packed full. And it takes forever to get your food. It's worth it when you get back to the hotel.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Culver's is another. We like Culver's.
We like Culver's. I don't know if you guys have heard of Culver's. It's a pretty big chain nowadays.
Yeah.
It started out in Wisconsin and it grew and it's pretty big now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey Martha, how you doing today?
I'm gonna give it away what this is, everybody.
Martha said, "You're never going to believe this, but I had a meatball sub in my fridge right now."
Oh my goodness,
it's in my fridge.
You know what? There's got to be a way. I wish we could teleport. It's 2025 and we can't teleport because we'd be eating that sub right now, right?
She didn't say she was going to share with you.
Well, she would. I know she would.
No, she would not.
This was a 7-Up bottle that somebody. It was a bottle and somebody cut it in half. And they ground this down.
Yeah, made it into a cup.
And now it's a cup.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's just hilarious. Oh, I love Culver's. Lacey, yeah, we're doing good. How are you doing? Well, I could be better. Just my throat is just, my voice is just gone. I always lose it.
She's always losing it.
My daughter and I went today. Wish I could get it to you. Here's Subway. Martha, don't give him no Subway. You don't deserve it.
Subway is so good. I mean, what else is good?
Quiznos. It's funny that you say Subway is good, but we always pass by it.
I said Quiznos. We've never eaten at Quiznos.
No.
That was back like years and years ago.
You must have been with some other woman.
No, we go to Potbellies sometimes, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Is this a fast food show? I feel like we've turned AM Vintage into AM fast food, right? Anywho.
Oh, gosh.
If you guys are just joining us, yes, we've rearranged our media room.
Yep.
It's all organized. We got all of our books on one shelf. We're living in paradise now,
really?
Aren't we, Mari?
I don't know about paradise.
It's almost like paradise. But on the other hand, Mari doesn't want me to mention this.
Oh
but
gosh, what, wait a minute, what?
No, Jerry Lee Lewis room,
no.
It's like a freaking hoarder's nightmare. The Jerry Lee Lewis room has got so much Elvis stuff piled up in there.
Yeah.
Mari's like, make sure we don't show that during the live. And I said, Mari, the people on our live would love that. They love a big pile of Elvis memorabilia.
No.
That's what our fan base is all about.
Nobody wants to see that room.
Come on, Mari. I know they want to see a big old hoarder's Elvis nightmare. They want to see it. Maybe later, if Mari is up for it.
I don't know about that.
But first, we'll show you the nice little organized media room, right?
Yeah.
One step at a time.
Oh,
That's
gosh,
all,
yeah,
right?
It's cool. But, yeah, we're waiting for some of our friends to show up, hopefully.
You sounded like Elvis just now. But.
I can't do it.
Mari's like, did Elvis really say that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I've heard him say it a few times.
No, he does the other one. Whatever else you say.
What's the other thing I said? Do you remember?
Is it so?
Anyways. Or so. Anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, I was laid up sick here the other night in a hotel. I had 102 temperature. They wouldn't let me perform. I heard all sources strung out. So I'm going to say this, and don't you get offended. I'm talking to somebody else.
Lacey asked, how long does it take for us to organize?
We did it pretty quick today, didn't we?
I think so.
It took us about 2 hours, I think.
It took us about 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, we had kind of a mess going on. We had stuff in the dining room.
I think so.
It was all over. And now it's like we could finally relax. Mari was getting a little, it was hard for her to deal. She couldn't handle it. You know what I mean?
You know,
You're looking all over the place. And
ever since we had like those, unboxings, and we had all those, yeah, collections.
Yeah.
We had to get rid of some of the stuff. Yes, Laura, we actually restocked today.
Yeah, we did. We added some Elvis stuff up there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I believe that's the lady calling. Do you want to take it?
The lady.
That lady from the Elvis thing.
From the garage sales today?
Yeah, you want to take it here? Let everybody hear your conversation.
Hello?
So.
Hello, somebody called me from this number earlier today.
This is from the garage sale.
So, you guys, earlier today we stopped at a garage sale and we spoke to a woman whose mother collects Elvis memorabilia, and she said that her mom used to see Elvis in concert back in the day. Again, you guys, I apologize about my voice. I lost it. I don't know how I always lose my voice. I have bad allergies. And so, but yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I apologize. I sound really bad. But yeah, she's calling us right now, telling us whether or not she has that information. So yeah, be awesome to hear back. Hopefully that her mom said she's gonna get rid of. I think she had said she bought a lot of stuff from Graceland back in the day. And I believe she has. She told Adam that she has a guitar, but I'm not sure what kind of guitar she's referring to. Adam thinks it's probably one of those guitars that you got at Graceland that has like Elvis's signature on it, but I'm not sure. But yeah. Jenny, I'm gonna say something, sweetie. I'm not sure if you're trying to be rude, but you keep saying comments that don't sound right. So yeah, I'm gonna skip over you if you're gonna be rude. And I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna remute. Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with people. I'm sorry, you guys. It seemed like this lady just kept saying rude things, and I'm not gonna take it. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are watching out for us too. Feel free. And another thing, who's asking how old am I?
Okay.
Because my voice is going. Is that what you're trying to say? Gosh, people are so freaking rude on here.
Well, because you look remarkably.
No, they're just, it's my voice, and people are like, oh, how old are you? No, I'm not a kid. Somebody asked if I was sitting next to what? Sitting next to your daughter, which have no idea where you
Well,
get that from.
we don't have to read every comment.
No, but she kept saying, does this, I had to remove somebody because they were upset that I wasn't. She kept on and kept on. And again, you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to tolerate people.
See what happens when I step away? People get a little unruly.
They get really nasty. So whoever this person is, no, you don't need to know how old I am or whoever you're talking to. Or him or you, me. I was telling them about the woman that she's.
Yeah, the garage sale woman.
Who's wanting to sell her Elvis.
Her mother is 77 years old. And the woman told me, she's like, none of her kids want the Elvis stuff. She's like, none of her grandkids want the Elvis stuff. She's like, we need it to go to somebody that so I mean, what's wrong with these people?
Who?
The kids and the grandkids. Anyways.
That don't want Elvis?
Yeah, they're going to see this video and they're going to be like, oh, the hell with you.
Yes.
Talking about us. You're not getting the Elvis stuff.
Are you okay?
I feel like George Costanza from Seinfeld. You're not getting it. Nah, nah. Murray's like, damn, just blew up my eardrum.
I feel like every time you disappear, I always have to like fend for us.
You got to fend for us. You got to come up with all this material on your own.
No, I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about the material?
No, not really.
I was up all night last night trying to come up with material for tonight's show.
No, you weren't. It's a lie.
What?
It's a lie.
What are you talking about, Mari?
So,
think we come up with this stuff on the cuff?
Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, Lacey, I appreciate you doing that for us.
We appreciate Lacey, don't we?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was trying to listen to what we're listening to.
Something about Buttercup.
Can you
I
guys,
don't know if
you
our
guys
audience
hear
can
the
hear this.
music?
Let's turn it up a little.
It's,
Is this how you turn it up?
yeah. Let's see.
How do you work this contraption, Mari?
Cliff Edwards.
Good old Cliff Edwards. Yeah.
I can't what give you
I can't give you anything but love.
They're so romantic. Oh, Lacey, we did see that. Luke and I met Ginger.
Oh, that's
Years
awesome.
ago.
Yeah, and you know what? That link that you sent about the Tiger Man Dojo, that's really awesome.
Yeah, we did see that, Lacey.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see that up close and talk to who is it?
The spa guy. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So next time we go down to Memphis, we're definitely going to stop by
Yeah.
the Tiger Man Dojo, which is pretty darn close to Elvis, to Graceland.
But we really want to see the Jerry Lee.
We have to see Jerry Lee's house.
We have to.
I've been there a few times when I was younger, but man, I would love to go back.
It would be nice to see them. Yep. So what's been going on with everybody? I'd like to know what you guys have been doing.
Oh, I saw one thing I know that they've been doing is Luke just did a gig on Beale Street about a week ago.
You did?
And that is pretty awesome.
Oh, that would have been cool to see.
You know, I saw him carrying his keyboard down Beale Street, and I saw him doing some pretty good songs. One of them was a Stray Cats song. So, William, I don't know if William's in here.
Where's William at, Lacey?
But William, if you watch this later or if you're in here.
I meant Luke.
Yeah, Rockin' Luke did a
Where's
Stray
Luke
Cats. Yeah, he's probably in here.
I don't know. I haven't seen Luke in here.
Well,
Unless he's with Lacey. Yes, at the Blue City Cafe.
yeah, that's awesome. I like the Blue City Cafe.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow. Adam and I were just talking about Memphis today, saying that we'd like to go, and if we do, we're probably gonna go by train.
You know, somebody asked me what I miss most about Memphis. I told them everything. Anyway.
Hey Luke, how's it going, sweetie? There's Luke.
How's it going, Luke?
Oh yeah, where's William at? Or Byron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
William and Byron. And George. Is
Yeah.
George here either? We're missing George.
We're just gonna give it like a few more minutes, buddy.
For all seasons, right?
Yes.
We're going to give it a few minutes.
And then
And then we're going to walk around. We're going to pick up this little contraption and
the
show
reason
it.
why I don't want to get up so fast is because we usually have friends that take a bit and then they complain or get mad at me and you
They would
that
do
we
that to
didn't
us.
wait for them.
You know, one of our friends said, you know, we would prefer it if you did your live widescreen, not this little, you know, the phone screen.
Right, they don't like the phone screen.
Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like to share it when we put it on the widescreen.
Yeah,
But when we put it on the phone screen, they blast it all over the place.
which is crazy.
So-
But then we get all these rude people, if you notice. We get more
Unfortunately, we get a lot of people that don't know who we are, and they like
we
to.
get kids, we get
Some of them, I guess, are considered trolls.
trolls. Yeah, we get a lot
Man,
of trolls.
Trolls.
What was that for?
Earlier today, when we were doing the books, you know what Mari said? She's like, "You are talking just like Vince Vaughn right now." Didn't you say that?
His voice was like, it was like he was talking. You were talking, but you sounded just like Vince
She thought I
Vaughn.
was Vince
like,
Vaughn for a minute.
I had to look at him like, why you sound like Vince
I always liked Vince Vaughn.
Vaughn? Yes. Yeah, I don't know why. I think you said something. I don't remember the line though. It was a line that you said.
I did. I don't remember what it was.
Yep. Oh gosh.
Off to the side, we have one of our subscribers in the room, Lena, but she's off to the side. She watches from the side, the sideline.
She does her little support.
Yes. She supports the channel from the room.
It's funny because she asked me, "Oh, do they know that you guys have kids?" I'm like, "What do you think, Lena? What do you think?" We always talk about them all the time, so yeah, they know.
We try to make this like an adult show that kids can watch. So we don't have the kids in the show that often.
No, and I think one of the reasons is because you guys seen that we have like rude comments and all that, so we kind of just don't want to put the kids in that, like they did earlier with me. So yeah, we try to avoid all that. Hi from Uruguay. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, hello.
Uruguay. Hello.
Is it Carmelo? Nice. I'm sorry,
We're happy to
Carmelo.
have you.
My voice doesn't normally sound like this,
She lost her voice.
but I lost my voice. And so people are asking me if probably I'm sure I'm waiting for the comments to be like, "Are you a man?" I'll be like, "Yes, proud."
Even if you were, it would still.
I'll be like, proud to be a man.
You would be proud,
Be
right?
proud. Yes.
That's the way you gotta be. All right.
Yes.
Just be proud of what you are.
Yeah. Alright. But welcome, Carmelo. Are you a fan of Elvis or anything retro?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I hope you're pronouncing his name correctly.
Carmelo?
Yes. Well, if you are, it reminds me so much of my favorite candy bar when I was a kid.
Which one is it?
Do you remember the Carmelo?
Yes.
It sounds just like it. Anyways. I like your name.
Carmelo.
I like it.
Yeah,
but when I was a kid, there was a candy bar
in
that I would eat.
Spanish, like the caramel is caramelo.
Yeah.
So yeah,
great.
It's a pretty name, Carmelo.
She teaches me everything.
I like the way it sounds. Yes, that's the best candy bar. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah.
Oh my God, Mari.
But welcome, Carmelo.
With the black, we're both wearing the black shirts. It almost looked like Mari. Are we conjoined? We might be conjoined twins. Uh-oh, I hope YouTube doesn't cancel us because I said we're conjoined twins.
It looks like I have like a tattoo.
Oh, that's Mari's arm. Whose arm is it? Oh my God, whose arm? Put your hair over it now like this. Like, oh my God, whose arm is this?
That's my arm. Look, it doesn't look.
She's just like.
Wait, your arm looks.
Say, Mari, real quick. Say. I haven't thought about that.
I haven't thought about that.
You see?
I'm so dumb.
Special effects, everybody.
Special.
And we're still struggling on YouTube with all these special effects, right?
Yeah. Wow. All right, you guys. I guess you're ready?
Do you want to get up off the...
I do. And we're going to be showing I'm going to be the camera person. So we're going to be doing our thing. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'm struggling here. There you go. All right, you guys. We're going to be showing you guys the media room. Again, no, I normally don't sound like a man. But today I am sounding like a man, okay? Sorry, you guys. Let me flip this over. All right.
All right. Should I move these chairs?
We're going to move the chairs out.
Chairs. I'll move them right here. I'll put them in front of this little couch.
Well, this is our couch, you guys. We're gonna move our chairs that we were sitting on out the way. And let's see what else I
Just
can
shine
do.
this light on here a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll shine this light on a little bit. Do you wanna? Is that good? Or do you want it more like? I think it's cool, right? So you want to tell them what you
tell
did?
them what we did here?
Sure.
We had, this room was all mixed up. This is our media room, but it was all mixed up. We had some books up here, but we also had like an Elvis bust and a bunch of other stuff. Now we've got all the books on here. So starting over here and going all the way across.
Honey, you want to like maybe lower down the? I don't know if it's too loud.
You want me to lower it down?
Here. I'm gonna lower it down, you guys. I don't know if it's too loud and you can't hear Adam.
Oh, don't
All
lower
right.
it down. I was just getting into the groove.
All right.
Anyways,
Just for right now.
sorry. I mean,
Sorry, you guys.
when I start hearing that, when I get into the groove, I mean, come on, Maury.
Yes.
But anyways, we've got Elvis books going all the way across, which is awesome. Not
Yes.
only that, on the top shelf, we've got this entire shelf of Elvis books, right?
Right.
We've got the shelf underneath full of Elvis books. Okay? That's not all, everybody. Here we go. We've got this shelf full of Elvis books. So here we got that. And then we've got this shelf here with over 100 Elvis cassette tapes, which is pretty cool. And hey, here's a little picture of Elvis that's unpublished that I bought from the Gary Pepper collection. Thing's pretty cool. It's on a Graceland. If you've seen it before, it's because I posted it on Facebook. So I don't want someone saying, yeah, that's not unpublished. I've seen that picture. Well, that's because I posted the fuck. Oh, I posted the picture. I mean, I posted it. That's what I meant
You're
to
gonna
say.
get bleeped.
I mean, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
You're
Mark.
gonna get bleeped.
So we got like 100 Elvis cassette tapes right here. And then underneath the cassette tapes, we've got at least 100 Elvis 8-track tapes right here.
And they're all Elvis, you guys.
All Elvis. Well,
All
except for
Elvis.
you're showing the four
Carl-
that are not Elvis.
I like Carl Perkins right there.
Yeah, you got like 4 in there that are not Elvis. That's because they're Sun Records and
Everything
Stax
else
Records.
is-
But the rest are all Elvis.
Yeah. Adam got mad at me because I told him, I said, are you ever gonna get rid of some of these 8 tracks?
Never.
And he said, how could you ask that?
Yeah, so these are all Elvis 8-tracks. These are 8-track box sets full of Elvis 8-tracks. Okay, I'll open one so you can see. So here's an Elvis 8-track box set. Right there. Pretty cool. Here's a little thing that you would get in the mail so that you can order your Elvis 8-tracks.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. See it? There's a little 8-track set you can order right there.
Yeah.
Dun 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 boom 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 boom. Okay. See that?
Sorry, you
Okay,
guys.
Mari?
I'm still like struggling.
Okay, so you've seen the books, you've seen the cassette tapes, you've seen
Yeah.
the 8-tracks. On this shelf we have Elvis VHS tapes. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to our Elvis VHS. We've got a lot more than this. But yeah, that's Elvis VHS on that shelf. Do you want me to hold it, or you hold the light and I'll hold that?
Yeah.
So there's all of our, like I said, these are just the ones that fit on the shelf. We've got a whole bunch more than this.
Can you do me a favor and say hi to that person, Time Writer? Because my voice is just
Hello, Time Rider.
welcome.
Welcome to our little crazy show. It's good to have you here.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Time
I'm gonna
Rider.
back up. Sorry, it's
My
getting
voice
shaky.
is. I'm losing my voice. Well, I lost it, and so I normally don't sound like this. So I apologize. But welcome to our channel. And thank you so much, Lacey, for welcoming those that are coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lacey. I forgot to put do not disturb on the phone, so we're getting phone calls during the show.
Yeah.
So, okay. Underneath the VHS, we have Elvis albums, and I'm going to show you the Elvis albums. They start right here, and then they go all the way across. Okay, we're having problems with the phone, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on here. So, anyways, sorry. We're back, everybody. The Elvis albums start here, and then they go all the way across.
But that's not even all. You got
To
albums there,
here.
you got albums there, you got albums.
Well, yeah, well, these are all Elvis albums, like I said, from the whole bottom shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other albums, though, these albums are all Stax Records and like the Stamps Quartet and Elvis, like gospel stuff. Over here, we've got Jerry Lee Lewis and Johnny Cash records in here. And Mari hates when I when I zoom in over here.
You know what?
She's like, "Don't zoom in. We're gonna lose subscribers." We're losing some. Every time you show that picture, we lose 3 subscribers. Oh damn! Hold on. Let's gain some subscribers. We're gonna gain 4 subscribers. We just gained 4 subscribers. Hold on.
Stop.
Oh shit! We lost 6 subscribers. But hold on. We just gained 3 more subscribers. Okay. Anyway, Mari's taking the phone.
You know what? That's it. We're not gonna have her on here. We're gonna lose people.
What are you doing, Mari?
We're not gonna. I'm tired of losing subscribers.
Don't do it, Mari. Don't say it, Mari. Anyway.
Really?
Back to the show, right? So this is the media room. Check out our. Have you seen our little Elvis record player? This thing's awesome.
But you gotta talk about our new edition after that.
I will. Our new edition.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's cool. All right. So this is an Elvis record player. If I plugged it in, if we had that capability, it would light up. This part lights up. This lights up. There's an Elvis CD player on the top, but that's where you put your records in. I bought this right next door to Graceland at that Elvis shop that they closed down. That, what was it called? The Beat Goes On.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, we just picked this up. Mari found this thing for $5.
I love it.
Can you believe that thing was $5 and it works?
It's pretty awesome. I like it.
Mari is the queen of garage sailing.
I just love it. I didn't want to sell this one because
it's cool.
I remember my dad had one of these back in the day. It was actually it was like an olive green.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it works. It still works.
It's cool. Actually, all the music that you've heard tonight has been coming out of this thing.
No.
I mean, yeah, never. You didn't see that. Hold on. You didn't see the plug, right, Mari? They didn't see the plug. Anyway. You guys ever see one of these radios?
But we also got this one as well.
Check this thing out. It's called a solid state multi-band sounds around the world. And
have you guys seen this one before?
It's got a little globe in there.
It's pretty cool.
Well, not a globe, a map.
It's got a little map. And I'm sure that's where... I'm not even sure what that is.
This is so you can listen to the sounds around the world, right? The time zones and everything.
Yeah.
Anyways, the thing is, man, I used to take this thing on tour with me, because I wanted to know what was happening all around the world, man. Anyway, I'm going to set that down. Mari. Come on, Mari.
What?
I hate to lecture you during our live, How many times have I told you? Did you watch this TV today? You did, right? I know you did. You know why? You didn't close the screen. You didn't close the screen on the TV. I told you to close the screen. One of the kids could have bumped into that. No more Mork and Mindy. No more
I love those.
Three's Company. You know what I mean? Close the screen on the television, Mari. Anyway, back to the tour. Sorry about that, everybody.
Back to the tour.
I told Mari to close the screen. You know what I mean? So we've got our little Elvis TV guide collection over here.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we did it.
we got some Lisa Marie in front of the TV guides, but these are all Elvis TV guides. There's got to be, I don't know, probably 30 of them at least, you know? So, anytime, I was just telling my daughter tonight about the TV guide. I said, do you know what the TV guide was? And she's like, what is it? What is it, Daddy? I said, the TV guide. I said, back in the day, I said, you didn't know what was on TV unless you went to the store and bought this thing, the TV guide. It told you what was on every channel. Isn't that amazing? Her mind was blown, right?
Yes.
She went upstairs and she started calling her friends and telling them about the TV guide. Anyway, back to the thing, you know. This entire shelf. Let me move this Elvis garbage can, okay? This entire shelf is all Elvis. Let me shine a little light on it. Elvis box sets, CD box sets. So we've got some doubles in there and whatnot. How about this little TV? Should I show them this thing?
Yeah, we just got this one yesterday as well, you guys.
Check this out. This is like late 70s right here. I'll set it up here. So you think it's just like a radio, right? AM, FM. And then you hit this little button. And whoa, it's a television. And it's got the click knobs, you know? And this thing works too. You got your antenna, you put it up, and you watch, the Honeymooners, right? You put the Honeymooners on, you fall asleep when you wake up, I Love Lucy's on. So isn't that exciting?
Yeah, it works still too. Well, that's what the lady told us.
Still
And
works.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
So then this thing just presses back down. And then, you're like the life of the party when you show up with this thing. You're like,
Just don't drop it.
hey, everybody, I got television and radio right here. Check it out. So, yeah, I got a television and a radio. We're going to have a great time tonight. It's going to be unreal. We just got to hook up the little, the wire in the back and everything. Check it out. Whammo, man. Yeah, so, this is pretty cool, right? We're going to have fun and everything. And I'm just glad we're friends. I'm just glad we're friends.
Here's something else.
What do you think?
Here's something else.
I don't know why I never made it big, Mari, Acting chops like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
What happened? It just, it never broke through.
Well,
You know
what do you
what I
think happened to me?
It never caught on, you know what I mean? With a select
I'm
audience.
surprised you haven't told them anything about me.
Well, Mari's been,
Stop.
she's been in the
Stop.
film industry. And I'm not talking adult. I'm not talking about adult. She was actually an extra in a movie that you've all seen. Okay? Is it?
No.
I'm going to tell them. They're not going to find you in it. But if they do find you in it, then we'll send you a reward or something. Mari's been in a movie called Rookie of the Year. Right? Have you guys seen Rookie of the Year? Mari and your mother too, right? You guys were just excited audience members, right? Watching the baseball game take place.
It was cold that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So-
story for another time.
If you guys ever watch that movie,
But thank you so much, Time Rider, for joining us. Thank you so much for subscribing. And hopefully my voice will be back by next week.
we're like a wild duo over here. Mari's got her voice that's gone, right?
It's gone.
And
Thank you. Hi, Elizabeth.
And me, it's like, what? People are probably like, what is wrong with this guy? Anyway,
Yeah. I can't.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself, and I live in this body. So anyway,
Okay, we're still with the tour.
we've got this giant RCA sign that many of you have seen before.
Of course.
But this thing's cool, right?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you so much, Caroline. I appreciate you.
Oh, we've got some. We forgot to introduce our new pet, Nipper. Here's little
Speaking
Nipper.
of Nipper, you should show him the one we just found. That's old fashioned.
Yeah, I'll get the little Nipper.
Yeah.
This is Big Nipper. And he's got a twin. Here's Big Nipper's twin right here. He's Big Nipper number 2.
And then we have another one though. We got
Let me
like
set
so
this-
many
let
of
me set
those.
him down.
We have a lot of
Get him down.
Adam laughs because what was I calling him?
You were calling him
Kipper.
Kipper? Or but you know, you got these ones which are cool.
I
These
was
little
calling him
ones.
Kipper.
Right.
The little faces.
You got this big stuffed one. They used to give these away if you bought like a giant screen television. Isn't that interesting? And then check this one out. This one's straight from the 70s. He's cool.
Like he's got a little collar.
It has his name on it.
Here, let's see if we can see the Nipper. It's pretty.
Nipper is quite chipper. Isn't he, Maury? Yeah. So, do you guys want to see the mess?
No, I don't want them to see the mess.
Let's show them the mess.
No,
No?
no.
They can vote on it. You guys vote on it.
You guys can
wanna see-
vote, but I say no.
Because this room is so it's
It was
There's
giving
a
me
lot of stuff in
anxiety.
here,
It was
but
giving me.
it's organized, right? It's not
Tomorrow
bad.
it's gonna be fixed, and that's what I'm waiting for.
Check this out. This is pretty neat. This entire little, I don't know what this is. It's a cocktail glass from the Frontier in Las Vegas. These are all vintage Las Vegas matchbooks. Look, I'll even pick this one up. I think it's got Siegfried and Roy on it.
Oh gosh,
Isn't that cool?
do you guys remember those guys? Hi Julio, how you doing?
We got the Stardust.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Of course, you got Circus, which I think is still there.
Yeah.
What else we got in here? The Frontier. All kinds of different ones. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I consider like Vegas memorabilia, Elvis memorabilia. It kind of fits right in, you know.
I'm
I know
sorry.
we've got one from the Aladdin in there somewhere where
Me
Elvis
too.
had his honeymoon.
There was something I wanted you to show them. I forgot where it's at.
Oh, the tiny book?
Is it the little tiny book?
The world's smallest Elvis book? Let's get the world's biggest Elvis book and compare, right? You
Yeah.
come over here. Let me get this giant Elvis book. And then we'll put it right next to...
You guys don't actually want to see the mess, do you?
Here we go. Ready?
You guys are killing me.
We've got the big Elvis book. Put it down in the corner.
The little
And
book.
the little Elvis book. It's in the corner.
He's so cute. Oh gosh, that's a big book.
So we got a book for a giant and a book for a little tiny person.
Yeah, that's a really big book.
Maybe even for a little Elvis.
Can we see what's inside the big book?
Yeah, you want to see the big book?
Yes.
Put my leg up. Hold on. Don't show my leg. You could show my knee, but
Do you
don't
want to
show
sit out?
No, I'm just joking. This is fun. Sitting down actually sounds good, Mari. Hold on. Okay. Ready? This thing is huge, man. Okay, boys and girls. Now this is Elvis Presley, and he's the king of rock and roll. His career started in the mid-50s.
You should do story time one of these live streams.
Oh, I will, Mari. He became very famous in 1956, especially after he was on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah, he looks so gorgeous there. Looks
This
crazy.
is Elvis crooning. Elvis was a crooner, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, let's keep going.
Lacey said, do you have a favorite item that you get more often than others to look at?
A favorite item, like an Elvis item that we like the most?
That you get out more often to look at? Like a favorite. Oh wow. Look at that picture, guys.
That's a nice picture, isn't it? I mean, one of my favorite items for sure is the Memphian Theater chair, which is in the Jerry Lee Lewis room.
Wow, look, he's showing a little chest hair.
Oh, you see the chest hair?
Yeah. He's got like a little
Oh,
ball.
Mari. Damn, Mari. That was my leg. That was my leg, Mari. Oh, I guess he does have a little chest hair. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Okay, ready? Ooh, Elvis and Gladys. That's a great picture.
Yeah, these are great pictures. I might do a short showing these pictures. These are great.
Let's see. It's hard to get like every page. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, Laura, they're beautiful.
Let's see what's on this page.
Marty, how long has Adam been collecting? Adam's been collecting since he was, what?
10 years old.
10 years old.
1989, I bought my first Elvis poster.
That's
and
crazy.
It's hanging in the Jerry Lee Lewis room, but Mari doesn't want to go in there.
Well, everybody's voting yes, so I might have to give in.
There's BB King right here.
It's a great picture of BB. These are cool pictures.
Yeah. This is the East Trigg Church. This is not the church that just burnt down, is it?
Does anybody know?
A very historic Elvis church in Memphis burnt down about a couple months ago. Was it this one? I think it was. Anyway, let us know, everybody. Isn't this that's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's horrible when you lose something that's been around forever.
I like how it says, if Beale Street could only talk.
If Beale Street could talk, married men would take their beds and walk. Anyway.
What?
There it is, Beale Street. That's the Beale Street Blues. That, W.C. Handy.
That's crazy. It's a great picture.
Isn't that cool? This is like story time, right, Mari?
I like story time.
Do people like story time? Are we getting any likes right now?
I don't know if we get any likes, but
well, we don't care, right?
I'm sure liking the pictures.
We don't care what they think.
They look good. He looks so cute.
You know.
No, look at this picture. He looks good too. Wow.
You know, the hotel owner wants us to be out here for about an hour because they want to get everybody out there gambling and everything. But, we don't care what they think or what they want. Anyway, Elvis and Sinatra, their welcome back special. And, the book goes on. It's an awesome book. That's the spot in Sun Records where Elvis stood, right? The giant Elvis book. We've got two of these.
Thank you for the story time.
Are you thank you, Mari. Thank you. People don't usually say thank you after I do story time. They just get up and walk off. So, you want to move on into here? Should I turn on a little light in here?
Well, that way everybody can see that we did pick up the mess from last time.
This room is dark. Let me get some light on.
Get some light on.
We got our little cat bed here. This is where our little cat likes to sleep. Okay?
That's our window. We should not have these blinds open.
Everybody could see us. I'm going to close the blind. Let me close the blind, Marty. We don't want the whole neighborhood to get a free show. I mean, they got to go on YouTube if they want to watch the show, right, Marty? There we go.
I think somebody had asked me the other day, do I get tired of seeing Elvis?
What?
Because I see him everywhere here.
They asked you that?
Yeah.
Did you unsubscribe them?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Mari.
They were just
I mean, a
curious.
question like that, you gotta unsubscribe to those people.
They were curious.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you get curious, right?
Yeah.
This is our living room. Is it dark? Can they see?
Can you guys see good? I think so.
We got everybody's favorite movie up here. Oh, hold on. Did somebody say clam bake? Clam bake, right?
Right.
You got Susanna Lee right here.
Let me get a close up.
I was just watching Louis' channel, and he was talking all about Susanna Lee, how she defended Elvis, which she did. She was a great defender of the king. Isn't that nice? Here's Shelley Fabre. She was in, what, 3 Elvis movies? Isn't that cool? Everybody's favorite DJ right here, GK. The Jeeker in your speaker. There's his business card when he worked at the Horseshoe.
The little girl.
That's the little girl that was stealing hot dogs, right?
That's her signature.
Yep. Yeah, she was trying to steal those hot dogs.
Nancy Sinatra.
We love Nancy, don't we?
We do.
There's her signature. We don't just love Nancy like with Elvis. We like her solo stuff.
We do.
And we really like her with Lee Hazelwood.
We love Lee.
If you've never heard of Lee Hazelwood, we promote Lee Hazelwood on this channel because we love him. Check him out. He's got an awesome voice, a great mustache, and he wrote These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
Martha asked, did you meet Shelley?
No, I wish I would have loved him at Shelley Fabre. I did meet Susanna Lee though, and I met the little hot dog girl.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you,
Mari.
can you say thank you for this person? I just outwit.
Let's see, for Outlaw?
Yes, please. Say thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Outlaw. Thank you for your comment. We're glad to have you here with us. Can I show you guys something? I think almost in every room in this house we have one of these laying around to collect the trash.
And you know William's always trying to take one away from you.
Yeah, I know. One of these days, if we get another one, we're going to have to give one to William. But William, I mean, we need one in every room. I mean, for Pete's sake. I mean, come on, man. Mari! Hold on. You left it on. It burnt out. I told you don't leave this one on, Mari. So that one you didn't close the case. This one you left it on. It burnt out.
You know what? I'm just getting yelled at for every little thing.
So what, am I supposed to watch this one? What, I gotta watch this one now?
Yeah.
Come on, Mari.
You should.
Jeez. Anyway, hey man, I saw Zach and I saw Zach Morris and I saw Screech. And who's that other dude?
What are you talking about?
Saved by the Bell.
Screech, Zach.
And AC Slater.
AC.
I saw him, and then I saw them chicks, whatever their names, Kelly Kapowski or whatever.
Yeah, Slater.
Yeah, they had a little house party over there at Screech's house, and they broke this thing, man. It was in pieces all over the ground. Could you believe that? I mean, this was Screech's mom's favorite thing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was this show called Saved by the Bell in the 90s, and there's a whole episode about a house party where they broke this Elvis bust. It was crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe it, you know? So anyway.
Hey, Julian. Julian said that he has the same trash can.
Oh, really?
Nice.
That's awesome. We're like-minded people, Julian.
Yes. Lacey said she loved the episode. Michelle said it was a great show. Or a good show, rather.
Yes.
That was a good show.
So this is just a pile of Elvis, shellacked Elvis things that we gotta find a spot for.
We
these
still
things.
can't find a spot for it.
That's just a little pile. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Listen, I'm getting really nervous to go in that room.
Let's go in the Jerry Lee room.
Oh, I know.
Let me turn on the light over here. Hold on.
Can
It's
you
dark. like it dark?
can you remind them what's going on in there?
Okay. So
We don't normally look like that. Doesn't
here's
look
the
like
thing,
that
everybody.
place.
Usually we're very organized and everything's pretty clean around here, right? But I don't
Today
know.
we just had to.
We had to put a lot of stuff in the Jerry Lee room today
Oh,
because we
gosh.
were cleaning other rooms, okay? And this just became the collect all room. But
Until
the
tom-
next room that we
until
work
tomorrow.
on is Jerry Lee room. And then we'll show everybody, oh, you guys will be like, wow, it's so clean now. But right
Jerry.
now,
Julian's been collecting Elvis for 43 years now.
oh, wow.
Is it 43 or 48?
That's longer than me.
43 years now. That's awesome,
That's
Julian.
impressive. We would like to see your Elvis collection.
Thank you so much, Laura. Yes, you guys be our ambassadors for the channel.
What do
We
get,
appreciate
these
you
cushions in
guys.
here? Let me get these cushions.
Oh, God, I don't even want to go in there.
We're
it's
hiding
horrible.
cushions in here. Let me get these out of here.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay, here. Come on in, everybody.
Oh, gosh, you guys.
Come on in. So, what? Are we hiding cushions in here, Mari?
You're hiding them. I want to just get rid of them.
Okay, anyways, here we go. Now it's all Elvis stuff. We got rid of the cushions.
This reminds me, this looks like an Elvis hoarder
What do you mean?
episode.
It's fine. I mean, come on.
No, this is what it looks like if you were an Elvis hoarder.
So, here's what we got. I'm wearing Jenny's. Happy birthday, Jenny. Like, Jenny, man, what happened to your devotion to the king?
Jenny.
Jenny, man. Jenny, what happened to your devotion? How come you don't still own this? Damn it. Why'd I buy it from your mother? Anyway,
Oh,
we'll put this
gosh.
on. Ho! Hot damn. There we go. So we're in the Jerry Lee room. We call that the Jerry Lee room because we've got Jerry Lee's sweater and shoes hanging on the wall.
Let me turn around.
Here's Jerry Lee's sweater. And here's Jerry Lee's shoes. And there's Jerry Lee wearing his sweater, man. Somebody told me, they're like, damn, Jerry Lee was wearing a tight sweater. Well, yeah, it was the 80s, man. Damn.
It was me.
It was you who did that. But anyway, here's Jerry Lee's spoon right here. Jerry Lee ate off of this spoon.
Tell them what I told you about that spoon.
She said, I'm going to switch that spoon off with a spoon from our kitchen. I said, if you do that, I don't know, then we're going to have some kind of an eviction thing going on around here.
You know what? You wouldn't know the difference.
Right? Show my son records that I burnt up on accident and melted.
Oh, my gosh.
I accidentally set my house on fire a couple years ago, and these are my Elvis Sun records. And they just melted into that pile of rubbish right there. That's about the saddest thing. Elvis fans right now are unsubscribed. They're like, unsubscribed. They're like, that SOB, he did that. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did it. I did that. So we got some Johnny Cash stuff over here. Real quick. Instead of showing all that, just show the...
Oh, gosh. I don't
Show
want
the
to.
floor and everything. Show, like... We got Elvis bowling balls on the floor. We got Lilo and Stitch bowling ball on the floor. We got an Elvis piggy bank on the floor. Look at this Elvis table. If I lift it up, we got like a stacks of Elvis plates down there. I mean, it's getting a little wild over here. What else do we got? We just got, photos and pictures. Look at this Elvis mirror right here. That thing's cool, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
Want to see me? Want to see me and all my glory right here?
Oh, gosh.
The glory days, like Bruce Springsteen would say.
Okay, wait.
There's Susanna Lee. I said earlier that I met her. There she is.
That's your finger, honey.
Okay. And then if you move to the right, we got Charlie Hodge right there.
Love your hat.
I still got that hat. It's a Graceland hat.
Thank you so much, Martha.
I look like Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. That's Ira Jones, who Elvis was in the army with Ira Jones.
How old were you at this time?
I'm probably, damn, I don't know. I might be like 19 or 20.
It looks like a baby.
Okay, that's Bardall. Everybody knows Bardall. He met Elvis while they were roller skating at the Rainbow Roller Rink in Memphis. That is Mike McGregor right there. Elvis.
What did I add that?
Yeah, that's Mike McGregor. He made saddles for Elvis. He made some stuff for Roy Orbison and some other people too. Okay, we got what? Joe Esposito. Diamond Joe Esposito. There. All right. We got Larry Geller. And then, God, for the life of me, I cannot remember her name.
Give us.
She's in the movie where Elvis is flying in the helicopter with all the dogs. You know what I mean? And she was also in an episode or maybe a few episodes of Beverly Hills 90210. But I just cannot remember her name.
Julie said, I'm still missing what Milk Cow Blues Boogie Sun Record.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. Milk Cow Boogie Blues.
Martha asked, what was Joe like?
Joe Esposito? God, you know what? I hate that you asked me that. Why did you ask me that? You know what I mean? I would love to give you some awesome story about Joe and how the warm feeling I felt when I met him. I met Joe twice, okay? This is the first time I met Joe. He looks a lot happier during the picture. Like when they said cheese, he smiled. After that, the smile went away. So I don't know. I mean, he didn't really seem that happy whenever I met Joe. The second time I met Joe, I was invited by Nurse Marion Cock, Elvis's nurse, invited me to Elvis's memorial dinner. Hold on, I got the invitation. Hold on, let me grab the invitation.
And Lacey said, is it Julie Parrish?
I think it might be. I think you might be right. I'm pretty sure you're right. So this is the invitation from Marion Cock. She sent me this in the mail. And she invited me to Elvis's memorial dinner. And I got to go up on the stage and hold a candle for Elvis. And the person right behind me in line was Joe Esposito. And Marion Cock told me, she's like, I don't remember what she told me, but she's like, relay this message to Joe Esposito, please, for me. I said, okay. So we're standing in line together, and I told Joe, and Joe just looked at me like I was just some bum. You know what I mean? He just wasn't that friendly, you know what I mean? But maybe he was having a bad day. I don't like to, I'm not going to judge Joe for the way that he came across that day, but it wasn't that great.
I would.
You know, I met a lot of Elvis people over the years. They've all been pretty great, but I don't know. Joe must have been having a bad day. You know, I'm not going to hold it against him.
And we're ending that with.
And that's me and the king. That's the king's grave right there. So we put that in the middle. And I think I got my haircut at the same place that Mo and
Stop.
Is that a Three Stooges haircut?
No.
Ah, wise guy, eh?
Don't move.
Knock. Anyway. Oh, here's another Elvis person over here. That's Patty Perry. They say she's like the female Memphis Mafia member. That was at the old tent across from Graceland. Back in the day. The good old days, we like to call it, right, Mari?
The good old days.
This was new from our one of our
collections.
I think this is really neat, this Elvis lunchbox.
It's cool.
And it's like the actual size of a lunchbox, which is good. Well, usually they're smaller.
Yeah.
So, where's my peanut butter and banana sandwich, Mari? How am I going to go to work without it? Thanks a lot, Mari. Thanks a lot.
Is it me, or are you just yelling at me throughout the whole live stream?
Some people might think I have a little bit of a temper.
I think
Is that what
so.
you're saying?
I think
I don't
so.
think I'm coming across that way, Mari. I don't. We got this. We got way too many Elvis pillows.
Oh gosh.
Elvis bears hanging out over here. And you guys are thinking, what is this doing here? This has nothing to do with Elvis, right? Well, hot damn, man. Of course it does. Its name is Elvis. I mean, come on, man. You think we're just going to throw a stuffed animal in there for no reason? Let me put my tie on, Mari. Get my tie on. You like that tie? You guys like that tie? You show them this part?
Is it the little hound dog?
Do they like it? Real quick, back up. Ask them if they like it. Ask them.
Do you guys like it, this tie?
Do they like it? If they like it, you know what? Then keep it. Keep the damn thing. Hot damn. Anyway,
you guys.
Back to the collection, everybody.
Why am I getting abused?
It actually flew and almost landed right on Mari. So she caught it.
It did land
She
on
caught it.
me.
Usually I don't treat my Elvis memorabilia like that, but for the audience, I'm like one of them rock stars that breaks the guitar. I do it for the audience. Okay. Set that down, right?
So we got these pillows.
Pillows, Elvis pillows. This one's old school right here.
Somebody made that, obviously.
They took an iron-on Elvis patch, and yeah, this is straight up.
This even has the little
The
tassels.
They used to put these on. They used to put these on T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun, interesting fact. They used to put these on T-shirts, and these tassels. I don't know where they used to put these things. Anyway, back to the show.
You're so.
Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
You're so. I just.
Does anybody want to buy an Elvis lamp? We got an Elvis lamp, man. And all this stuff's got to go. Do you need an Elvis lamp, man? This thing's got to go. It's $5, man. $5 for the Elvis lamp. Elvis magazines, man. We got 1,500 of them, man. Every different cover. Every cover you imagine. Oh, damn, that's Priscilla. Damn, we'll put that. $5 for the whole stack, man.
$5.
For you, Lacey, $2 for the stack for Lacey. Okay, Lacey just bought the stack. The hats, man. Hold on. We got the Elvis hats. Elvis hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's Hawaii, but you know what? $3. Rockin' Luke sold. There you go, Rockin' Luke. Okay, hold on.
What is that?
Tupelo, man. Hey, man, I bought this at Tupelo. 50 cents. Michelle sold. 50 cents. There you go. Michelle, it's in the mail.
What about Laura?
When we get first, we got to get the money. Okay, well, once we get the money, then we send the items. Who else is in the chat?
Outlaw.
Outlaw, man, hot damn! One of our hottest items, Little Elvis himself, man. $3.75 sold, man. Send us your address, hot damn. Nothing that we say on this show is actually true. Just so you know, okay. Don't hold it against us, and don't sue us, please. Okay? Is that something? We're saying things that aren't true, right, Mari?
Yeah, you're saying it.
Yeah. Well, please don't hold that against us and all that stuff. Mari's getting very nervous. Hold on. I want to get serious for a minute.
Oh gosh.
Whenever I get serious, I put these on. Anyway.
You have no hair.
I was born the other night.
Anyway. You cut your hair short.
I cut my hair off the other day, but somebody told me.
Caroline says she'll take a few of those portraits.
Sold to Caroline, man, for well, let's give her a good deal. $4.73. There you go.
There you go. The whole set.
These are my Elvis glasses. These are the ones I wear when I shave my sideburns off.
And you forgot Laura. What's Laura going to be buying?
Well, damn, Laura's been so good to us, right?
Yeah, Laura.
We got to give her something, right? Laura, we're going to give you this entire case of Elvis dolls, man. There's at least 53 Elvis dolls in this case. Laura sold $8.75. There you go, Laura. Bring the moving van. We'll send the address.
Oh God!
These are the dreams that We're making dreams come true.
What about Martha?
Martha?
Did you get Martha?
Well, damn, after we just gave... Martha! Hey, Martha, you used to hang out in the bars back in the day. I mean, I heard, at least that's what I heard. You play a little darts. I heard you played a little darts. You get this, Martha! The Elvis dartboard! Hot damn! The Elvis dartboard, Martha!
For how much?
$2.85.
What's up with the 85?
Well, here's the thing I gotta warn everybody about. The prices are great, but everybody... Shipping on all these items is $500 a piece.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Okay?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But you're still getting a hell of a deal, everybody.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Oh, gosh.
Hold on. Here we go. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel, well, I'll be. They'll make you so lonely, baby. They'll make you so lonely. You'll be so lonely, you can die. Hot damn. And that's not even a real guitar, everybody. So, I know it looks real and everything, but it's not. You know.
Oh, gosh.
So.
You killed me.
Are we having fun yet, Maury?
Everybody's having fun. Right, you guys?
So, I'm giving it my all.
You're giving... Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do it much because
I'm doing as much as I can here. If I was rocking Luke, I would pull out the bench and I would sit down, man.
Okay, can I ask you, what's up with the stickers?
Well, my son Carson, he likes to play the piano. And what he does is he watches YouTube videos to learn the songs. But sometimes to remember, how to play, he puts stickers on the.
Luke, is this a good thing?
I think Luke agrees. Maybe putting stickers to remind yourself what to do. Maybe that helps. It might help. Come on. But anyways, I learned something from Rockin' Luke. I can't really play a complete song, but I could do a couple things. I learned this one. Check this out. Damn! That's what's the carpet burn, man! Why did you warn me about that, Luke? Damn! Anyway, back to the show. This one ain't gonna hurt because I got a sock on. Hot damn, man. I could go both ways. I mean, on the piano. On the piano is what I'm talking about.
Stop already. Gosh.
Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I got this whole collection full of Elvis calendars, man. I mean, I don't even know what to do with this stuff here,
I mean, honestly, what do we do with calendars?
What year is it, man? What do you do with a calendar when you're done with it,
Throw it away?
Hot damn, no, you don't throw that away. It's got photos of Elvis on it. I really did hurt myself.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm okay, but they make you think that it's going to be such a smooth slide, but it's a bumpy slide down them keys,
You're not
man.
You're not Jerry Lee.
Do you put Vaseline on your elbow, Luke? What do you do, man? Anyway.
You got to leave it to the experts like Luke.
Oh, you want to see my ID? You want to see my badge?
You want to see a badge?
Here's all my badges. There you go, baby.
Those
my badges.
Those are coasters.
Now, any coasters? I'm an FBI agent, man.
Those are coasters.
I mean, coasters, man. Don't do close-ups on that. Anyway, back to the show, everybody. Back to the show. Hot damn, man. I mean, I got all these little teddy bears up here. I did a song called Teddy Bear years ago. I mean, it was a semi-hit, at least,
Okay, Luke said you have to glide down the keys.
Oh, you glide?
Down
Let me
the
try
keys.
it. I'm going to try to glide. So, it's... Oh, it hurt. It was good until the end. The end kind of hurt, Luke. I'll try it one more time. Hold on. Ooh. That was smooth, wasn't it?
Oh, gosh.
Kind of feel like Jerry Lee right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. No. Okay.
Tell him the killer was here.
Can I ask you what's going on with this stuff?
Okay, let me model some of this stuff, right? Hold on.
Oh, gosh.
Well, we already showed some of this stuff in our last unboxing, but yeah, we got our Elvis purses just hanging
Actually,
out
this
over
is
here.
this light's better for the purses, I think.
Hold on. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving you. We're through. I'm leaving you.
Adam.
Get my purses. Get my purses?
Adam.
No. Get my purses first.
Adam.
We're over. We're over.
Oh, Adam.
Hold on. Get my big purse. This is the purse I keep all my I keep my blow dryer and I keep my curling iron and all that in this purse.
Adam.
Hold on. This is the purse. Well, you don't want to know I'm keeping that purse. This purse, I keep my lunch in this purse.
Adam.
So I got all my purses. I'll be back tomorrow to get the purses that are in the trunk. What?
We've been broken up since a year already.
Yeah, we broke up on Beale Street. No, you're right. But guess what? Now I'm finally moving out, Mari. I'm moving out. I got my purses, and I'll be back tomorrow for the rest of my damn purses.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh me, Mari. Oh, gosh me.
You know what, you guys? He is something else. But he'll be back. Don't worry. Watch. There he is.
Will you take me back, Mari? I got nowhere to go. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in this town. I mean, the one car doesn't have the right plates on it, and then the other car, it's like it's in your name. I can't even got nowhere to get out of here. Take me back, Mari. Mari, take me back. Hold on. Put the camera down. Show the camera. Do the angle, the low angle, like this one. Oh God, Mari. Hold on. Get it like. Oh God, take me back, Mari. Oh God. How many subscribers did we gain? Any subscribers?
No, we actually lost people.
Anyway,
we're always losing subscribers.
I'm done taking advice from strangers.
Hi, Brittany. How you doing? Say hello to Brittany.
Hello, Brittany.
And Brittany, I normally don't talk like this, but I've lost my voice. But welcome to our channel.
Welcome, Brittany.
And tell Brittany, what kind of channel is this? Because you're acting like a crazy man.
This is wild. It's an Elvis channel. It's also an 80s channel. It's a vintage channel. Sometimes it's even a 1920s channel. We go crazy around here, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Brittany. My voice should come back, hopefully, by next weekend. Yeah. I'm hoping.
We're hoping it comes back. Maybe our ratings will come back, or our viewership.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, Brian. How are you doing? From Augusta, Georgia.
Maybe I should be the camera person for a little bit.
But I can't even talk.
You could jump around, skip, do all that stuff that I do.
You know? I can't do any cartwheels.
You don't want to do it?
I can't do cartwheels.
We get more views with you.
No, we get more negative.
It's a chick. Like Elvis used to say. You know what? Comments. Elvis used to say, hey, man, I get a lot of views, but every time they show that chick. Anyways.
You guys like the shirt?
That is a nice shirt.
Yeah, right.
I like that shirt.
Dolly.
I love Dolly.
I do too.
You know? Two things I love. Well, I love more than two things, but two things I love are right in front of me. One is Dolly, and the other is Mari. Hot damn. Anyway.
So what do you want me to show?
That's two hot chicks. Anyway, here we go. Show some stuff over here. Mari, her face just turned red. Beat red, anyway. No, red? I'm just joking.
Yeah, my face did not turn red.
It just turned a beet red. You know.
Cheeks. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. What are we showing?
This is the chair that no one's allowed to sit in right here. Right? It's the Memphian Theater chair.
I'm getting you in that chair.
Just because I didn't want anyone to sit in it, I put legs on the stand so they would be too high for anybody to sit on.
I could still climb up.
No, don't climb on it. And I got to check it every once in a while. Make sure that nobody peeled this gum off. Gum is still there, so we're good on that one. Oh, Mari, I told you don't clean the Memphian chair. Okay, so she left the gum. And then hold on. I always got to check the seat, man. Make sure the cat didn't rip the seat.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, damn, the cat ripped the seat. Oh, no. Actually, that's the seat. It was ripped like that when I bought it. I'm sorry I just broke everyone's eardrums.
Yeah, that's why you should have.
No, it was like this when I got it.
Camera.
Oh, you're taking it?
Yeah, because you're gonna scare everybody
I'm sorry about that.
with
everybody.
your. I'm already scared.
Hold on.
I'm over here like you're gonna scare him. Like I'm already scaring him with my voice.
So you guys are doing the Entourage tour with us. So we appreciate you guys being with us on the Entourage tour.
Yeah.
AM vintage style, right?
Nice.
You know, it gets wild around here. Oh, yeah. It's no big deal, you know. I want
Right.
to say something though, okay? You took me to the circus one time.
Oh gosh.
You accidentally bumped into some guy, and he turned around and he punched you. He punched you right in the mouth. You know what you did? Nothing. Nothing. Now it's not enough that you swing at your pop. You got to swing back. Now you go to school. I'm going out to make a buck. Out of my way.
You guys are just getting abused here. Are you done?
They fired me, man. I'm sorry, Pops. I gotta come home, Pops. Mr. LaGrange fired me, man. It's all been a big scheme. Anyway, I'm back home. You know, so everybody's happy.
Are you done?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Am I done?
Yeah, you done.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm like, well, I've always thought I was pretty smart. I've always felt like I was pretty smart.
I did
But
not
you
say,
said, am I dumb? Am I
I
done?
didn't say dumb. I said done.
Well, that would not be even correct. I mean, you should never say anything like that. But anyway, back to the show, everybody. Back to the show. Did I ever tell you about the time that I ever tell you about the time I met Mickey Gilly? So this is Mickey Gilly, and I met him once. Well, I'm just joking. I never met him, but my mother did, and he signed my mother's breast. And I shouldn't even know that about my own mother. It's a crying shame that I even know that happened to my mother.
Would you asking for a picture?
And could you believe that I even let this man have a picture in my own home after he did that to my mom?
You had two of them.
But I still love Mickey Gilly and I still love my mother, even though he signed her breast. And there is a photo out there somewhere to prove it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not gonna show that.
I wonder I don't know how many celebrities my mother has met over the years, but why was it that when she met Mickey Gilly, she was like, I don't know, what do I have to sign? Sign here, Mickey. Sign right here. I'm like, come on, mother.
Cool. Are you gonna show who are these people you
This is
posting with?
let's ask if they know who this is. I know who it is. But do you guys know who this is? He wrote a really famous song. Let's say that, okay?
Okay.
And then this guy right here, man, he is a really great singer. Do you guys know who he is? He can sing a real nice low.
And then up there, the lady.
Well, that's Janelle McComb. Janelle McComb. I'll get up there higher.
Can you?
And when I said he sings low, I was actually thinking about his uncle. No, he doesn't sing low. He actually sang a song called The Lighthouse. Okay, here we go. That is J.D. Sumner's, I think, nephew, Donnie Sumner.
Beth said you're on the roll.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah. And
I hope so.
Allah said I gotta go to Gillies at 5. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish I could have gone to Gillies. You know what I mean? But I would have been whooping for wub in all the wrong places. You know what I mean? I mean, damn. That Deborah Winger and that other chick. But you know what? Forget them chicks. I would have been moving everybody out of the way, just looking for Mari. Where's she at? Where's Mari at? You know. I mean, and John Travolta, I mean, he was acting a little wild in that movie, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a little wild. Yeah, extra wild.
He was a little extra wild.
That's the thing I would want you to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Hey, check me out when I'm just a little tyke. Let me show everybody.
Say hi to Mary.
Hello, Mary. You know, oh, that's Mickey Gilly again. That's another Mickey Gilly. He actually signed that to is that to my mom? To Donna? Yep. Thanks a lot, Mickey. Anyways,
And you guys seen Adam's mom, right? From last weekend.
there's Adam. Yeah, you saw my mom at karaoke. There's little Adam at Elvis's grave.
How old were you there, honey?
I'm guessing 13 maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of young. You know what I love about that name Mary? Every time I hear the name Mary, I just constantly I think about It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
What do you want, Mary? You want the moon? I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down for you. You know?
Awesome.
Mary. This music is like it's like we're living in a wonderful life.
Yeah.
It'll get louder as you come in here. Hey, the Charleston? I could do the Charleston, and I could change it right into the New Kids dance. Oh, 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 the right stuff.
Oh my God.
I could do any from the Charleston to the New Kids dance, man. Hot damn! We bring it all to you on AM Vintage. I'm out of breath, Mari.
Crazy.
I'm doing too much.
Yes.
I'm out of breath. So yeah.
You left the purses all over there.
I left the purses in the dining room.
Yep.
So yeah, here's the purses. Oh. Babyface. Back in the 20s, everybody sang like this. Babyface.
Oh gosh, you just have
Mari's like,
so much stuff.
You got a lot of energy. I hope you got that much energy tonight. She's like, save some of that energy for tonight, at least. You know what I mean? Come on, Mari. I mean, tape it down.
My voice is so bad right now. I can't even laugh.
Tape it down a little.
Stop making me laugh.
I know I threw them scarves at you, and that I know how that makes you feel, but come on.
Martha, he's like this all the time. He's like this 24/7.
I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, do they really have that much Elvis stuff? They probably don't, right? Hold on. I don't know, man. We got 300 Elvis magazines in here. You think we got enough?
That's why those magazines are in the Jerry Lee room, because we don't know where else to put them at.
These are all Elvis magazines.
So if you guys can understand my frustration.
These are...
this is...
Oh, look at...
the whole floor, Mary's calling the Elvis room.
I told you guys...
This is the whole first floor, Mary. We have everything of Elvis, including in the dining room, the media room where we started from, and of course, the living room. And this is Adam wearing... Stay right there, Adam, the room, so I can get the shot. Hey, Rick, how you doing, sweetie? Sorry about the voice. I lost it again. I'm always losing my voice.
My mom had this done for me in 1993. Look at Elvis the Pelvis, and that's me.
Rick said, so the other day I went into the old box of records and found my parents' Burning Love album, and I also found the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is.
We love the Beach Boys, too.
We do.
On AM Vintage.
I love everything, yeah, as far as
I've seen...
the Monkees and
Yeah, you love the Monkees,
the
right?
Turtles, yeah.
I saw the Beach Boys. No, I did not see the Beach Boys. I saw Brian Wilson. I've seen Brian Wilson like 3 times.
Wow.
And to me, he's like the main Beach Boy.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he wrote most of the stuff. He
Of
produced
course, Brian.
a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of people consider him to be a genius.
Yes, Rick, it's very painful to talk.
It is. Yeah, she's going through a lot.
I am getting very tired.
I can imagine. Well,
So,
luckily,
we're
later, you won't have to do any talking. Oh, damn! I keep forgetting where I'm live! Ah! Ah!
You're so...
I keep forgetting!
Yeah, Rick, this man has been making me laugh, and it doesn't help. He doesn't know when to stop. Martha said, did I go to the doctor? No, because I always, I have bad allergies. And
Now, here's the horrible thing about Mari
I
with her
always
allergies.
it's
Whenever
bad.
we go out of town, her allergies go away, and they always come back when we get back.
It's
I think
because
it's
of
because we
that.
have these cats.
I am allergic to not Gordo as much, but we have another cat that her fur is different.
We had one cat for a
Um,
long time, and it didn't really bother her. But once we got
no,
this other cat,
it's been getting worse.
yeah, it really.
So we're trying to figure out what to do with the cat
We don't want to
because
give the cat away, but we're just like, what do we do? You know?
yeah, I'm
So,
struggling really bad and it's getting worse. So, but yeah, Martha, there's nothing else wrong with me. It's just my voice went away. So I'm hoping it comes back soon because this is very exhausting. Talking is very exhausting.
you, you know,
So that's why Adam is doing most of his
maybe
little skits
maybe I'm
and
gonna take that
such.
little cat, just so everything gets better for you. I'm gonna take that little cat. Me and the little cat, we're just gonna move into the basement.
No, I don't think
You know,
so.
we'll move in the basement, Marty.
No, that's not right.
It'll be okay.
No, I
We're
just
gonna figure
wish
this
we
out.
figured this out because I can't. Thank you so much, Martha. Are you done clowning around?
I don't know. Probably not, Marty. I mean,
Okay, so
should we go back and set back up another
yeah.
room?
Well, Mary was Mary. I had told Mary.
Sure.
I'm not sure if Mary is new to the channel. But if you are Mary, I was explaining it to her that we do have the first floor
You wanna
full of
walk around?
Elvis. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have the lights on, but you could probably see a little bit. This entire cabinet is full of Elvis dishes, cups, mugs, wine glasses, wine bottles. I'll open them so you can kind of get a little close up of what's in there.
Mary said, "Can't help falling in love." Sing Elvis Presley.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm not sure
One
if
of my
she's
favorites.
asking you to sing or if that's her favorite song.
Yeah, I like to sing that one for sure.
Outlaw said, "Honey lemon tea." Thank you so much, Outlaw. Yes, I don't even think we have any tea,
I don't think so.
but that should be on my list for sure tomorrow.
We need some
Or
tea.
it's too late to go to the store right now, so definitely tomorrow. And as you can hear, I'm like wheezing. I'm so out of breath talking, you guys. So I apologize.
This is a cabinet full of Gracelands. It's all things from Graceland. We've even got leaves in here that I picked up when I went to Graceland. Mari laughs at me for this, but I've also got we've got this stick from Graceland. Isn't that awesome? I think Elvis touched this tree. He didn't touch the stick. He touched the tree, and then the tree grew a stick, and I picked it up when it fell off the tree.
Yeah, you guys, I don't understand why he's picking up sticks from Graceland. But Disney Castles 90 asks, what is your most expensive item?
Jeez, I don't know.
That's a very hard question.
I really thought about my most expensive item. I don't know.
I think somebody else had asked you that
I need
too.
to think
I
about
think
that
it was
one.
Keith.
I need to think
Our friend
about that
Keith
one.
has asked us, what is your
I'm
most
just drawing a blank.
expensive Elvis? I mean, I look at every item and I mean, things are expensive here. Like, for example, that cookie jar that you mentioned.
I bought this cookie jar in Memphis, and I paid over $300 for it.
That's a lot of money. I would not be paying over 300 bucks for a cookie jar.
Like these cookie jars here, I think I probably paid about $175 for.
All right.
These ones here.
Laura says, do you have extra home insurance for the collection?
Yes. We have quadruple home insurance.
Well, yeah, Laura, too, because we also have the 80s collection. We also have our antiques, well, not antiques, our vintage 50s. And what is it? How far back do we go?
It's a collection upstairs. The collection upstairs is like it goes from like the 20s through the 60s, I would say.
Yeah,
And then in the basement, we got a collection that goes from the 70s through the 90s.
right.
So it's getting wild. It's getting crazy over here.
Thank you, Michelle. And Disney said the cookie jar better be made out of diamonds for $300. $300, laugh out loud.
You know what? I think they only made, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 of them.
Julian said maybe the Elvis autograph.
Maybe the Elvis autograph, yeah. But one of my favorite things that it's probably worth, I don't know, maybe $500 or maybe more is the Memphian Theater seat.
You in that chair.
I like the Memphian Theater seat. Yeah.
You know which one's my favorite. This is my favorite.
Your favorite thing? What? Show us. Oh, the velvet.
I told Adam, if anything goes wrong, I said, that is coming with me.
What's gonna go wrong, Mari?
Well, remember we broke up on BOC.
You mean if I make too much of a fool of myself
I
and
think
you get so embarrassed that you leave?
Well, if you decide to leave me, I'll end up with that. So
Come on, Mari.
we're just joking, you guys. But I really love this paint. I like the velvet Elvis's. Or Elvis. How do you say the Elvis, right?
Velvet Elvine.
Right, for plural. Here's some
We
more
got more
stuff.
VHS in here.
You guys thought we were done with the VHS. Nope.
This
Yes,
whole
a
drawer.
full drawer.
Oh no, we got another drawer over here full of VHS. Hold on. Here's another drawer full of VHS.
You guys, yeah. we have
Some
so
of them
much.
got a little messed up. I told you I had a house fire. That's why the case is a little messed up on this.
Julian said, I know Elvis autographs go for thousands of dollars. Disney said, favorite Elvis movie and favorite album. What is it?
Oh, my favorite Elvis movie.
Oh gosh, that's hard.
Well, the one that I watch a lot is Clam Bake. I know that's not like one of Elvis's greatest movies. I do like Clam Bake just because it's fun. But I think Jailhouse Rock and King Creole are probably his two best.
Yeah, King Creole's pretty good. That one's hard, but I like him being funny too.
Yeah.
Like in Tickle Me, Girl Happy. Yeah.
I was like, don't yawn in front of everybody.
Please don't.
We've had a really long day.
We
I'm
did.
Sorry, everybody. Hey, I'm trying. I do a song and dance number, and then 5 minutes later, I yawn.
Mary said Elvis CDs. Yeah,
Let's see. Let me turn this.
they're over here, Mary. We have so much.
These are all Elvis CDs and DVDs.
Let's see if I can
I'm gonna grab a
scroll down
beverage.
for a little bit. Yeah, he's got a lot of. We have so many DVDs, CDs, movies. Let's see. Yeah, we got so much stuff here. Oh, Martha, I like Change of Habit too. That's a great movie. You know, and the one that I really don't care for is, which one is the one where he changes his hair blonde and he plays two different.
Oh, is Kissing Cousins?
Yeah. What are we doing here?
What?
What are we doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh,
We're still live.
I'm exhausted, Maury. Damn. You put me through a lot today. I've been through a lot today. I've been through a lot today.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, let me get up. I'm awake.
Yeah.
I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes.
Really. Hello, Mitchell. How you doing, sweetie?
Hello.
Say hello to Mitchell.
Hello, Mitchell.
And we,
Nice to have you.
you guys that are coming in, We truly appreciate you guys coming in. My voice has been gone for a week now, I think, since Monday.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll get it back next weekend.
I hope
But
so.
I think we could just end. That way you can say hi and close us.
You want to come in here?
Yes.
I'll get our chairs back. You know,
If let them know
let
that.
everybody see how strong I am. Hold on, watch.
Oh gosh.
This is actually a dining room chair.
Thank you so much, Mitchell.
This is a wood. This chair's made out of wood. Watch.
Thank you so much, Disney. If you guys are coming in a little bit late, we did a tour of actually obviously we always do a full kind of of our floor here, which includes the media room, which we call this the media room because obviously for this reason we have books, vinyls,
It's heavy.
8 tracks, cassettes. Adam, you can tell a little bit more because I'm running out of.
Yeah, we have everything like
Yes,
media
summarize.
related books, 8-track tapes, cassettes, albums, 45s. This entire shelf is full. Up here in the corner, we have Elvis board games and all different types of games.
Do you need me to move the chairs or you got you're okay?
No, it's okay.
What I was trying to tell them is that if they missed the first part of our live stream, if they want to go back, they can see the full tour. And then, of course, of the journey room.
Yeah, if you guys go back, if you are just joining us, we show a lot more of the house earlier in the live.
So if you guys want to go back.
So just check out the earlier part of the live. That might be Robert Johnson on the radio. We're all 20s tonight. At least the radio. If you guys don't know who Robert Johnson is, he was
No, it's Jimmy Rogers.
Is this Jimmy Rogers?
Yes.
You're right, it is Jimmy Rogers. Well, hot damn, Maury.
Ready?
Yeah. Maury's like, it ain't Robert Johnson, it's Jimmy Rogers. What do you think this is? Well, I mean, you got to turn it up. I couldn't hear it. Okay.
All right, you guys. Oh wow, I'm getting very exhausted. We just want
Let me pull Maury real close. Hold on.
we just want to thank you guys so much for patience, obviously, for me not being able to speak correctly. And then hopefully you enjoyed our
Whatever we had to offer.
whatever we offered, right? Yeah.
We don't even know what we offered you tonight, but whatever it was, we hope you enjoyed it.
It says, wait, do you guys watch Prince Elvis Jackson? Oh no.
No, I've never
I've
seen
never
that
seen
channel.
the channel.
Wow.
That'd be
Is this like
interesting
an
to check
Elvis,
out,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson channel?
We'd like to check that out. Thank you so much, Laura. Hopefully you guys will join us next week. Yeah, I'm not sure what we have planned for next weekend, but like I said, Jen was supposed to be on But I don't know what happened with Jen.
Well, things happen.
Things happen. She
And
might have
she's
been
definitely
busy.
invited back
For sure.
for a later time.
So when she comes.
Jen is always invited
Yeah.
on AM Vintage.
Yeah, so.
We love Jen.
We do plan to have another young lady from TikTok who is an Elvis fan and pretty much does her own channel on TikTok, displaying her collection. And she's gonna be hopefully next weekend she'll be on. And then of course we're asking George, what is it called?
George for All Seasons.
Yeah, he'll be popping up hopefully in a couple of weeks too, if he accepts our invite to show his collection of what is it, Frankie Valley?
Yeah, but he
He's
loves
got, like,
Frankie Valley, but he's got all kinds of cool
He's
stuff
got a lot of
that is
50s
related
and
to other
60s.
artists as
Yeah,
well.
so it'll be fun to watch as well. I said what? This was awesome. I just started checking out Elvis like 3 or 4 months ago. Thank
That's
you
really
so much,
cool.
Outlaw. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We
And we're
appreciate
glad you
you.
found Elvis.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you guys again so much. Yes, thank you so much, Disney. Definitely will rest. And we'll see you guys next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
As always, you guys take care, and we appreciate you guys so much.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yes.
If you can, please like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Tell your friends about AM Vintage.
We appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you guys next weekend.
Have a great night.
Thank you so much, Rick. We'll see you guys.
Take care, everybody.
I like the music. We're just gonna stay out here.